Hi everyone, welcome back. Let's see what the overall energy today is, please. Shuffle these. Reflection. Okay, somebody you're connected into is reflecting on your connection. They're just basically being apart from you, or you being apart from them. Someone is starting to get some clarity on this relationship. Okay, so I'll have a look at the challenges and I'll see what the positive aspects are. Okay, see really what's going to come out in this. Is this reflection, going to bring about any major changes? Is there going to be some form of reconciliation? We will see what else wants to come out. So I'll just give these a shuffle. I hope you are all well, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. If you like a personal reading, just click on the title of the video. It's all in the description box, and also the free relationship report, so go check that out. And if you like the content, if you wouldn't mind liking, subscribing, hitting that notification bell, that would be brilliant. Thank you. All right. Okay. Right. In the past, which I'm going to go deeper into. I'm going to get my tarot deck out. But in the past, the overall root problem for this connection, so you'll know if it's your read or not, is your values were different. Okay, you just had too many differences. Values on maybe bringing a family up, different family traditions, the way you do things, the way you spend money, just like total opposite ends of a spectrum when it came to values. Okay, sometimes these things can be overcome. People's values are different, totally different upbringings, but sometimes they can cause, which has happened here, a split. Okay, this is what is being reflected on. Like I said, it could be you that's reflecting on the different values, the different ways of doing things. You could have, at the far end, you could have different religions. You just a total different way of seeing the world. Okay, your perspective of the world was radically different from theirs, and vice versa. All right, at the moment they are taking care of their financial needs for some reason. Again, I'll go into that in a little bit more depth. With this card in the past and that one, it is very likely that this is for someone watching this today where you did have financial differences. It can be as simple as somebody earning more than the other person, okay? But that was a big sticking point in this relationship. Coming into the future, somebody wants to fix the connection. I'm feeling it's your person that wants to fix this connection. It's almost like what I can see happening here is someone has been silent and they're ready to talk. Okay, they're ready to talk. But again, I'm going to have a little bit of a deeper look at what responsibilities they've got, or somebody's got, that is actually stopping this. But let's go back to the past. Let's see what your person, how they see the past with the difference in values. How does your person see the past, please? How do they see the past? Yeah, King of Pentacles, right. It is about money. This is definitely about money. They were either very stingy with money, or they spent money they didn't have, or they were just obsessed with money. This can be someone who, at another level, I would say it is an obstacle, really, this energy, because this is what the problem was in the past, so that's an obstacle. That they either liked money too much that they didn't have, but carried on spending it anyway, possibly weren't willing to do the work for it, okay? Or they could have just been downright stingy. They could have liked to control the money, and by controlling the money, quite often when people are controlling money, they're actually controlling you. Excuse me, I can say I've got this bad throat for a few days. They are controlling you. Okay, by taking control of the purse strings, it can be a way of limiting your freedom, your say on things, etc., etc., etc. Okay, But your person is very money obsessed. That's where they're at the moment. You know, that's what they're focusing on, taking care of the moolah. You know, they could have taken on other responsibilities, maybe a different family, but there's something they're having to pay out for now. They don't like to lose money, okay? They don't like to lose money at all. Right, let's just have one more on that past, please. See if we can get a little bit deeper. They did love you, though. They did love you in the past. But they were very, very happy to be with you. But obviously, they might not have shown it at times. I think they were just obsessed with the physical things in life. They could have spent a lot of time working or not working, but they spent a lot of time being anxious around what they could actually see in their environment. But if they could say something to you now, they are going to speak. They are going to come forward. They're going to break the silence. If they could say something to you now, I don't think they could believe their luck when they met you. They were absolutely mad about you. Absolutely mad about you. Okay. Let's see what's in the present, please. Yeah, again, it's money. Knight of Pentacles, responsibilities. That's clarifying. Them having to take care of responsibilities at the moment. Yeah, they've probably got a lot of baggage. They could have another family, or they've taken on somebody else's finances, or they're having to shell out for something else. Okay, this is not a fast-moving card. It is a really slow card. It just doesn't move. It is somebody who can be very stubborn. They can be very hardworking, but they tend to be very focused on one thing. Sometimes at the expense of everything else. Okay, so they become hyper-focused. Say they work a lot. Just an example. That's great. But they're so absorbed in their work, they're not meeting their person's emotional needs. You know, they're just work. Every conversation's about work. Everything they do is work. Or if they're not even working, they're just trying to get money. But going back to what's happening here for you is that they are literally waiting. They have got baggage to sort out. They are waiting for the right time to come forward. Okay? Crossing the T's, dotting the I's. That's what I always like to call this card. Okay? Baggage. All right, that is what is going on in the present. I feel if they weren't so obsessed with the finer things in life, like money or career or all of that stuff, they would have come forward before now. They could have gone to a situation where there was more money, okay? But they're definitely obsessed about money. What's that? Money is my God. Money's great. I mean, money's just energy, and we all need money, but they are massively obsessed. Okay, let's have a look at the future, please. Yeah. Yeah, they're coming back in. Slow though, I can't lie to you. It's not quick. But when it happens, it's going to be quick. This happens quite a lot. They will ruminate, chew the curd, whatever you want to call it, about this situation. Okay, about what they're going to have to sacrifice, how they're going to have to change. They're going to be looking at all their options. All right, they're just going to be thinking, shall I, shan't I, shall I, shan't I? Very, very absorbed, very self-absorbed with this money thing. All right. It's going to take time. This is not a quick energy today, but they are going to come back in, the Fool. And you know, they're just going to break it. I was getting that earlier. They're going to go out of this sort of, oh, well, I don't know what to do. Oh, well, I don't know whether to text, or, well, I'm going to lose this, and then I'll have to financially give that up. Oh, and I'm going to have to make some sacrifices too. I miss them. I've got to go back. There won't be a plan. They'll take a complete leap of faith. especially if you've been apart for a while. This is actually a positive energy. The only time if this comes in, oh dear, if this comes in and you've not long separated, then they can be sort of playing you a little bit, you know, not taking you seriously enough. But in this reading, they're going to break their silence, they're going to want to talk, and the energy they're going to bring in is one of innocence. As if the past didn't happen, but not in a bad way. Okay? Not in a bad way. They're going to clear up whatever responsibilities they've got. They could be tied to a property, they could have to sell something, okay? But there's something they've got to make a decision about. They're going to move into this, or they're moving into the energy of looking at their options. They're a bit scared. They're not sure what to do, okay? At the moment, they are just reflecting. They are just dreaming. They're not really doing a lot. But they're going to realise the sacrifice they need to make, and they are going to come in. Okay, they are going to come in, most definitely. Now, obviously, you have free will. And depending on your story, whether this person was the one that did the work and paid the bills, or whether it's the person that just spent all the money and didn't like to do the work, or like I said, they were just stingy. Okay, sometimes people, I'm going to say to you, sometimes people can be stingy with money though. And it's got nothing to do with you. It goes back to them, their money story that they developed as a child. Sometimes one of the parents might have been stingy with money, or if your person asked for money, one of the parents could have said, no, money doesn't grow on trees, there's not enough money, you know, we can't have this, we can't have that. And that does, it's the same with all of us, you know, childhood. That leaks into their, you know, your adult relationships, unless you consciously are aware of that, okay? Let's see what's going on in their environment. Like I said, I was going to go a bit deeper into that. I want to see what, a little bit on responsibilities here. What is it they've got to sort out? What have they done? What have they done? Yeah, it's a separation. They've got to separate from somebody. Okay. Wow. I was just saying that, and the separation card came out. Yeah, they've got to separate. They have got to separate from someone. But whoever they're separating from is not going to be very happy about this. It's not going to be a mutual separation. Somebody they've connected into, either third party, whoever it is going to feel like they've been stabbed in the back. Okay? I'm almost getting that your person will feel some guilt about this and will want to make amends in some shape or form, possibly financially. Yeah, okay. For some of you, the person they've connected into is going to really kick off, because your person, they're going to see some messages your person sent you, or is going to send you, okay? Your person is not going to cover their tracks very well, all right? That is going to cause a major hoo-ha. I want to see what the main responsibility is here. It could even be children, you know, it could be children. No, it's money. It's money, it's money, it's money. Okay, your person's invested time, money into a new situation, whatever that situation is. They're not happy. They want to cut their losses, okay, but I feel there is money tied up in something here that's got to be separated. The person they've connected into, whether it's third party, mother, father, whoever, is going to be mightily cross. And there's also an element of that person getting very angry because they're going to find out about some messages that they're sent you. That is today's reading and a gist. But they're going to break that silence, and they are going to come back in. For some of you, you could have been waiting a while, and you've definitely had no closure here, okay? You've had no closure here. Before I wrap this up, I want to get some advice for you. I just heard 7 months, 7 years, so I don't know if that's relevant. Not in the time it's going to take for them to come back, but there's something 7 months, 7 years here. I'm going with Earth energy today. I've really got a lot of Earth energy. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Okay, what's advice for you? Okay. Someone is definitely going to be very cross when your person comes back in. They're going to want some form of revenge here. Okay, they're not going to want to lose. They're going to fight to the end. You probably will have a few problems. I feel that's got a lot to do with why your person is taking so long, because your person, like I said, they're going to get to the point where the heart will just rule the head, and it just happens. You know, you can be living your life, and then the next day there they are. But the situation they're in now, someone's going to feel like they are stabbed in the back, and they're going to want some sort of revenge for your person coming back, especially to do with some messages. So the advice for you is you will win, okay? But it's almost saying to you, don't be hesitant. If this is what you want, you will fight for it, okay? You will fight for it. All right, but there is going to be drama, there is going to be conflict, there's going to be a lot of things said, probably a lot of, you know, the old stirring pot, okay, and you will be in the fray. But the card is telling me that you will come out on top if this is what you want, okay. Any more advice, please? Yeah. Don't let go of your security. Same cards come out again, different deck. Okay, when it came out in the first time, it was in a challenge position. It's all about your person either being stingy, spending money, blah, blah. In this position, it's telling me to tell you to protect your security, your finances, your house, whatever it is you've got in the physical. Protect your own money. I'm also being told to tell you that you will probably get some advice from a male figure. Okay, it doesn't matter if you're male or you're female, but there's going to be a male figure that you will get some good advice from. Okay, but protect your security, because whoever your person is with now, like I say, it doesn't have to be romance, but they are going to come after what they're taking with them. What was invested into this situation, okay? So protect all your stuff, all your investments, everything. You know, don't be willing to hand it out. I just heard. Let's just see what these have got to say. Please. Yeah, keep an open mind, okay? Final message, keep an open mind here. If you were the one that was caught up with the person that was very lazy, that didn't do the work, that spent all the money, or even controlled you using money, because financial control is abuse. It's just a way of keeping somebody where they want them, okay? I'm being told to say that you will probably look at releasing this person even when they do come back in. All right? If you were financially controlled or controlled in some way, and that energy is yours, then you are being saying the time has come to clear your energy, almost release your past person. All right? And for some of you, you might not even feel that there's enough of anything to keep this going anymore. But they're going to break their silence, all right? I think, you know, really, this reading is, do you want all the baggage? Because there's seriously some baggage coming in with this. This isn't going to be a connection where you can just let the past go. Not because you don't want to let it go, or your person wants to let it go, but the other people involved don't want to let it go. And they're going to want, you know, they're going to want some sort of revenge here, okay? They're going to want some sort of revenge here, because they're going to feel that they've invested time and effort into your person, right? It's just one of those, unfortunately, it happens so often, one of those melting pots where two people want to even just talk to each other, and everybody else and all the other stuff that's picked up along the way in separation has to be dealt with as well. Well, that is coming in. So I do see for some of you, you will just let this go, especially if you are controlled. And also for some of you, you just don't have the energy to do this anymore. Okay, you've waited a long time for this. You know, you were left hanging, twisting in the wind, that kind of energy, while they decided what they were going to do. So yeah, I think the overall advice, before we wrap this up, is just see what happens, observe it. But protect your own assets and your own things is a really strong message. I'm not even seeing, you know, it's just specifically your person that would be the one you need to stick boundaries up. There's other people here that you're really going to have some very strong boundaries with, okay? You know, your person's going to come in very innocent, very happy-go-lucky. But there are some of you that just won't have the energy, but they're going to break the silence. They're going to want to talk to you. But this baggage is coming with them, all right? So I'll leave that with you. Take good care, look after yourselves, and just remember how amazing you are, okay? If no one's told you that today, you're amazing, all right? And you have right of reply. You don't have to take this on, okay? Tarot is a weather forecast, I always say. You know, you could be secretly, unconsciously manifesting this person in, okay? You can change. You can change what happens. But in the current trajectory, whoever this is for, then there is a load of baggage that's unfortunately coming with them. And I don't think they'll tell you about all this baggage to start with, all the depth of the baggage. They will come in quite happy-go-lucky. Let's give it another go. Let's move. Let's start again, start afresh. But behind that fresh start, in their environment, is the Five of Swords. So, okay, take good care. I love you all, and thanks so much for watching. I do read all your comments. Look after yourselves. Bye.